Really, what did they say? What kind of cancer did she start out with? Oh, goodness. The procedures they have to remedy cancer will kill you, even more surely. They removed her gallbladder and then the head of her pancreas and 18 inches of her small intestine. She went into remission 9 months later. But announced that the cancer had returned at the premiere of Miss Sharon Jones, a documentary dealing with Jones's life and career. The career would be elevated to the cancer, not the career, to stage 4 with tumors spreading to her lung, liver, and lymph nodes. Yeah, that also tends to happen when they cut you open because they're letting in. They can't scrub the air itself, and air has bacteria and pathogens, and if you're in a nutrient lacking and also not fortified to resist what cancer causes, or to resist what radiation causes, and it attacks your thyroid, so you can't fight off any kind of bacterial infection, and you got your body hanging open. Woo, goodness gracious, these people are the barbarians. And that's why I'm hoping that you, even you, will share. You can share my videos, but it's not about me. It's about you. You have real people in your life who they're not going to get on a Rolling Stone article, but they may be suffering right now. And they're going to believe the liars of this planet who would allow this beautiful sister to go out and assist her, help her even more. I don't want them to be my partners. I don't want radiation to be my partner, that we all have to wait until the real massive carnage starts happening, and then you go, oh wow, I heard somebody on, was it YouTube? I thought that she was crazy, saying that cancer done been cured. Wow, I didn't believe her then, but I wonder if she was telling the truth, because it seems like she was telling the truth that millions and millions of us are gonna die, including the people who posted this story in Rolling Stone and their family members. I don't care what color you are. This is coming for you. This is just the truth. And it's a setup, because they know there are ways that we could live. Trust, if this was a done deal, if cancer was as permanently impossible to cure as they have us believing, trust and believe, all the major news medias of the world would be discussing Fukushima, because the governmental bodies of each and every single one of these nations, they know. They have scientists who work for these governments who are telling them the truth, even though when it comes to public us, they say, oh, well, we don't know why there's an epic die-off of every species in the Pacific Ocean and all increasingly all over the place. It must be domoic acid. Did domoic acid take this sister out? Do you think so? Did domoic acid take Gwen Ifill out? Ken Thompson out? And then, as I said so many times, radiation doesn't just cause cancer. It causes the destruction of your thyroid, as Fukushima is an ongoing hemorrhage of radiation. And all the nuclear facilities, they all leak. One of the most nuclear reactor saturated places on the planet is France, and they're getting a constant stream of radiation in everything that they do. Right? So it doesn't just cause cancer, it causes death. It causes death. And the young people, oh my goodness gracious, are dying even faster than everybody else. Let's see. Oh, I'm lost that. This brother, I can't use that because he's just so fake. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. It also causes death even more with the children. With the children. There's so many. Leonard Cohen. I enjoyed Leonard Cohen's music. He seemed like he was okay. I mean, he's not my countryman, even though I really enjoyed his spirit. He just died. Now, granted, he been around for a while, but still, cancer is not supposed to be the final prognosis for anybody. I'm trying to find, okay, let's see now. Let's put up here, young youth died of cancer. Teenager who died of cancer 10 hours ago wins battle to be cryogenically frozen. Yeah, good luck if these devils are still in charge. State Senator Hill dies after battle with cancer. That was Monday. He wasn't a youth, but here we go. Kathy Graham Sullivan, advocate for substance abuse, Sunday died of cancer. CEO Todd Klingel dies after battle with cancer. Let's see, 40% linked to tobacco use. Yeah, okay, whatever. The World Health Organization has predicted there's going to be a 70% increase rate of cancer all over the planet. They didn't just say in one place or another. And all those people are not going to be smoking cigarettes. A charity ball in memory of 22-year-old who died from cancer. Youth-driven jam with purpose pits kids against cancer. NFL pink gear sales. Okay, whatever. Wendron presented cancer research. Yakima woman dies. Okay, now it gets kind of, out there. Says tragic child deaths drives his quest. Yeah, okay, now it gets into all the other stuff. But there are sites. Christina Consolo once gave me the different, there's a website that monitors cancer death among children and also dying of sudden death. That is also something that happens epically when it comes to radiation, is you'll just suddenly drop dead. Let's see, died in the school building. Teen dies after riding roller coaster during church youth group. Oh, okay. He was on the roller coaster, and that can cause, a thrombosis of some sort, where just something will break off and your body can't handle it. Let's see, that's a drug overdose death. Kicking, wellness, Sparta. Okay, my son died suddenly in my arms with no warning, just like his, let's see now, this was in UK. Let's see. And just like his dad, sudden anemic or arrhythmic, is it? Arrhythmic death syndrome. They'll give it a name, and that makes it seem altogether different. He literally fell into my arms, right? And that's something that is just happening. And he was just 15. Family, really, we got to talk about this. I'm sorry if this is rambling, but I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I know that my channel is wonderfully growing epically, even though I didn't come here to be popular on YouTube. I don't give a damn about any of that. I don't want to be popular. I came here and I started just telling people, trying to entreat them to start talking about this themselves. But we're all so scared. Some of us are not. Some of us are very brave. Sister Kimberly on the True Royal Family, Masante Bay on Bitter Truth Show, and then there are others who they're brave, but they're nervous about talking about the details of this epic carnage because they're afraid they're going to look like they're just ignorant. No, anyone who talks about this. You think I know everything? I surely don't. I know a lot because I study it in detail, but I'm not a scientist, but I'm a lover of us, alive. So you could talk about it too, or if you don't want to talk about it, recommend my channel. Recommend Beautiful Girl by Dana. It doesn't have to be about me at all. Send them to Beautiful Girl by Dana. He gives the skeletal structure of radiation and what it's going to do in terms that are quite understandable. And I highly recommend him because I see he cares. He cares. He may not be my countryman, but I can't mistake the quality of his humanity. So please, this is for real. And the carnage is just going to get worse, because I would bet your sister was probably eating lobster, fish, and all sorts of other things that are heavily contaminated. The radiation is more concentrated the higher up the food chain you go. And if you are, not preparing for it, and then you're going to Western Madison to cure you, you are surely dead. Right? And they're going to wait. They're saying, they told the doctor, stop over-diagnosing cancer. Why? Because they want you to die. That's what all of this is about. That's why all the different news organizations around the world aren't saying a damn word, because they know there are cures for all of this. They know that. But you don't know that. Our family doesn't know that. Even rich white people don't know that, because they're suckers for their own. They believe that this is all nice and friendly and well and good. Jeez, what a bunch of idiots. Oh, and I'm saying that to the rich white people specifically because, they have the educational skills to know better, but they don't want to know better. The rest of us down here on the bottom, I don't care what race you are, we all deserve a fighting chance. We could figure out our discrepancies afterwards and separate, because that's why Fukushima was blown up in the first place. Yes, it was deliberate. That's why all of this was put out. And that's why they're keeping it silent, because if we also found out that there were cures, heads would be rolling, and it would finally not be the common person's heads. Right? I don't hate white people, but I hate what you and yours do. Also not recognizing the evil that you have exacted upon the whole planet. Yeah, I can't help but hate that. And whoever is the cause of that. And I'm looking at even the common white person, and I'm saying, because you won't even fess up and recognize what you do, like as black people who own nuclear power plants, like as black people who went to the Japanese and said, oh yeah, this nuclear reactor powered by plutonium is great. Look, we got all of ours. And we also have HAARP, which is going to cause a tsunami. And we also have little nuclear silos that the Mossad security force, that you got to hire them, are going to detonate after we launch a tsunami on your country, so we could hide the fact that we detonated nuclear explosives at Fukushima, so that we could blame somebody else besides ourselves for this hell. Blame somebody else who is not suffering from the paranoia that white people are for this hell. Because I've run across those who are like, oh, what's Fukushima got to do with white people? Everything. There wouldn't be any such insanity as nuclear energy without you. Right? Oppenheimer knew what he was saying. We said, I have become death. I don't want Oppenheimer for my partner family. So please, spread the word. Spread it today. There's no waiting, no hesitation, because even at stage 4 cancer, you can be cured. You can be cured. We got to hold hands together. These people are certain that we're a pack of cattle to be shuttled off to the butcher. Don't you be it. Don't you be it. You're exquisitely, amazingly human. And if you are one of the chosen, this is what you were chosen to do. Save this beautiful planet that was given directly to us. But if we don't value our ability to say no to Satan himself, then when the carnage comes, most of us are going to deserve what's coming. That's a shame, because ignorance, that's what we're destroyed by. It's not simply just being evil. It's being ignorant to the depth of hell that evil is more than happy to drag us down to. All right. Ashe to this sister. I'm sorry I don't know you.